Hey everyone, I hope you guys are enjoying Monster Hunter Rise or Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak in whichever platform you're choosing to play it on. Today I wanted to go over two alleged leaks that we have received regarding the brand new Amatsu armor making its way into Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak as part of the 5th free title update. Now, as of the time of this recording, only one of these alleged leaks has been debunked. The other one, people assume that it's not real, but we haven't gotten direct confirmation, at the very least from whoever claimed that they posted the image first. So to sum it all up, it's one of those eye of the beholder type of things. A lot of people are going to say this is complete BS because the internet is lying always, and other people are going to be like, well, this is somewhat interesting, therefore let's see what happens. Now, personally, I cannot sit here and claim that I know anything regarding this. I just saw the information being posted. Someone sent it to me, told me that if I wanted to speak about it, give my take, and that's pretty much what I'm going to choose to do. Present the information as it is and go about it. Recently, I made a video regarding the alleged 6th free title update and that alleged roadmap that was posted online around April 1st. I believe that was April Fool's. Some people didn't necessarily know it was posted at the time, therefore, you know, they kind of thought it was real, but of course I debunked it in several different formats. So starting out, first and foremost, I want to show you guys the image for the alleged Chinese leak. Now this one was posted, I want to say maybe around a week ago or so, when we got the reveal regarding the digital presentation going live, on next Wednesday. And I believe that this image appeared soon after that. Now, it was supposedly shared originally in a Chinese forum, Discord type of thing from a Chinese user who claimed to have access to it. Since then, the original poster claimed that he was actually the one who made it all up. So, you know, there's not much to see here. All they simply claimed, based on some of the translations, that it was an Amatsu armor. One unique skill gives you a bonus affinity if you do not swap your scroll for a set period of time. Level 1, the new skill will gain 10 attack plus 15 affinity. Level 2, 20 to 25. Level 3, 30 to 40%. Skill name is Guardian Deity, and that first skill is a water attack, so it's in fact Amatsu. So that was pretty much the claim, and then they listed the rest of the skills soon after. Now, the one that I really want to talk about is this alleged leak that we got. Looks a little bit more clearer, more high quality. Usually leak images are the most blurriest thing ever. They're like pictures of Bigfoot. They are the most blurriest thing you've ever seen in your life. But in this case, we actually got a relatively clean pair of shots. The first one showcasing pretty much when you are ready to craft the armor and you are at the crafting screen, you get to see all of the list of skill. Now, this is in French. We're going to go over the translations in a second. I'm going to give a shout out to someone who decided to translate this for us. And on the right, you're going to see the unique skill. We're going to translate that as well. On the second image, you also should be able to see the entire armor with the skills and how it's supposed to look as well. So, on the left side of the screen, you do get to see a little bit of it, but of course you don't get to see the whole thing. Remember that Amatsu armor usually has been white and yellowish with some tint of red. I posted a screenshot of it in one of the thumbnails of a video that I made a little bit ago. So that is what a lot of the old Amatsu armor used to look like. We presume that the new Amatsu armor will be looking pretty much the same once again. Now, as far as the skills are concerned, this is called the Tempest set. The Lord of Tempest 3 is the unique skill. It has Defiance +5, Coalescence +3, Critical Boost +3, Agitator 3, Burst 3, Quick Breath 1, Redirection 2, Weakness Exploit 1, and Bolden 3. Now, as far as the unique skill goes, because remember, each and every single brand new armor set since Monster Hunter Rise's new DLC monsters have received a unique skill attached to them, and Sunbreak was no different. So this one simply claims that it's Lord of the Tempest, according to the translation, where you gain continuous attack of monster parts to tenderize it. The effect of tenderization changes depending on the scroll selected. Now, once again, they're using that same original idea from the Chinese alleged leak, where you are gaining extra damage or tender, essentially, which is pros boost to weakness areas based on the scroll used. So level 1 red scroll gives away raw damage, blue scroll increases elemental damage. Level 2 increases the potency of tenderized effect, and level 3 further increase of potency of tenderized effect. So pretty much damage to weak areas, if I remember correctly. That's how tenderized tends to simply work. So whenever you're hitting in yellow, that is what you're going to be doing more damage of. Red scroll means raw damage, blue scroll means elemental damage. Now here's the thing, I'm not going to claim to be an expert, but I don't quite remember if tenderizer raises elemental damage to weak areas. I don't quite remember that. Maybe someone can correct me in the comments. If it does, then that instantly, makes sense. If it doesn't, I think that is the biggest red flag out of everything. Of course, the fact that the images are so clear could have been easily one of those things that, like, they're playing it on the PC. You can moderate things. It's very easy to do. It is what it is. But that is what we are looking at right now. Now, to be fair to this alleged leak, remember that a few days before Silver Rathalos are dropped, we did get a full-on look at his armor and the unique skill that was attached to it. If I remember correctly, you should be seeing this image on the screen right now. It was from a Chinese leaker who was one of the testers for the upcoming patch or whatever, and I basically just posted the image instantly as they got access to it. And that was something that I made a video on. A lot of people say, this is complete BS, you're lying. And then, of course, it turned out to be true. So it's one of those where, I can't sit here and say this is guaranteed. I know it because they told me. I don't know. That's not really what I'm trying to claim here. All I'm doing is presenting the information for you guys to decide for yourselves if it's going to be true. Now, as far as the rest of the armor is concerned, I'm not really too sold on a lot of those skills. It seems like the typical stuff that we've seen recently with just boosting damage on top of damage. There's really nothing unique here. Even the skill itself, the Lord of Tempest, tenderizing, just extra damage to weak areas, either raw or elemental, which is just another passive stat booster based on just doing damage to a monster in a specific spot. Scroll tide, skills for me personally are not a big thing because I don't particularly like that playstyle. But then again, I'm a gunner, so it doesn't really matter what we do. It's just as long as we pierce through or elemental pierce, doesn't really make a difference. And scroll boosting for some players, not everyone. I don't think everyone is unilaterally crazy about the scrolls to begin with. I did want to make a video regarding just the entire mechanic and how just hasn't really been utilized. They have been trying to force it down people's throats with certain armor sets, but then of course the second an armor set comes that doesn't force you to use scrolls or a specific color or swapping for a specific color scroll, everyone just switches to the new armor and ignores the old armor that forced you to do scroll swap, which of course no one really wants to do because it's another extra mechanic no one really wants to be forced to be having to deal with. But that's about all the information that I have for you guys today. If you're brand new to my channel, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. Hit the bell to receive notifications when the videos go up. And as always, thank you so much for watching. See ya.